morning everybody. It is 8:10 on Monday the 17th of October, and if you've been following the vlog you know what that means. It means we're off to Prague today, yay! And I have been very excited about that. Yes, so it is about 8:10. I am packing at the moment. I'm still in my pyjamas because I haven't had a shower yet. I'm packing. I've got to pack, I've got to clean out the chickens, I've got to empty out the car from the dance competition yesterday, so all Amelia's costumes are still in the boot of the car, so I need to empty that out. Actually, those are the main things. As long as I get the packing done, clean out the chickens, empty the car, then we're good to go, I think. Those are the main things that need doing. Obviously I need to pack my knitting for the plane and for when we're there. Capable Gloria's coming with me, and also I decided, I finished the bobble hat for the Aaron bobble hat yesterday for the baby, so I'm actually going to do the sleeves for the jacket while we're away, because the sleeves for the jacket are just moss stitched as well. There's no cabling on the sleeves, so I'll leave the back that I started here and I'll do the fronts when I get home, because they need focus, but I'll take the needles that I need and the wool that I need to do the sleeves. So that's the plan for knitting while we're away. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, so this is how our room was set up. That we came into the room and you come up these stairs. And it all looked really exciting. I was like, oh, this is cool. And then, oh, there's the bed. And you come over here and it's where the bed was. And I don't know if you can see just how close the ceiling is to the bed there. We went down to reception and asked if we could change our room, because these are the stairs going back, and going back down, bang my head on the ceiling. So we can't change our room tonight. We're not sleeping in a bed like that. So this is what, oh, see, just bang my head again. Got to come down these stairs to use the bathroom. So this is what we've done. We've dragged the mattresses off the bed, we've moved the furniture around, and that's our bed for the night. Who knows whether tomorrow we'll get a different room or not. Tell you what though, we'll have a look at the room before we decide. So we don't normally complain about stuff, we normally just make the best of something, so, but we did complain, we did ask for a different room, and this is the room we've got now. Nice little bathroom in there, proper bed, proper ceiling, we can actually move, so much better. Hi, so I'm back in the UK obviously, and I've just put all the video from Prague together ready to edit it, and I realised that perhaps there are things that I've bought that I've not really shown on the videos that I've bought, so I'm going to record little bits separately showing what I've bought, so when you see a bit of me in a shop or at the market, then I'll insert the little bit here of me showing you what I bought there. Okay, so that's how this is going to work, hopefully. So on the first proper day in Prague, we went, I bought quite a few bits actually. I'm trying to think what order we did things in, but we went to a market first, and so there's footage of the market, of all the stalls, and one of the things I bought was some fruit tea. And this is a wild cherry tea, which is all fruit based. I don't drink black tea, green tea even really, things like that. So hopefully this doesn't have any proper tea in it. And in fact, when I look at the ingredients, it says roselle flowers, apple, rosehip, morello cherries, sunflower flowers and natural aroma. So there's no tea in this. And it's a distinctly savoury taste of morello cherries with a hint of pleasantly bitter taste of cherry stones. Tea may be served both hot or cold, so it's not a very sweet one. If it's too bitter for me, I can add some honey into it or something like that. But yeah, so that was the first thing I bought at the market. Yeah. Smells gorgeous. This one was the gingerbread shop. So hopefully as well you can see the footage of the gingerbread shop, and oh, it was so pretty, so cute. So I bought a couple of things for the girls. So I know some of Eloise's friends watch the podcast and the vlog, so hello, Eloise's friends watching. Please don't tell her what we've bought her until we see her next week. So we'll be seeing her next weekend. So you guys are getting a sneak peek of what we've bought her. Please don't tell her. So this one was for Amelia. So how cute is this little packet of gingerbread? She loves dogs and animals, so we got her that one. Really cute little packet of gingerbread with a little doggy on it. And then this is the pack we got for Eloise. Just checking that it's not too broken. I think it survived the plane trip. This is Eloise's with a rainbow unicorn on it, in it. So we got them both these packs of gingerbread. And confession, I bought myself the biggest pack of gingerbread. This one's for me. How cute are those little gingerbread people? So yeah, so that was from the gingerbread shop because it was all so cute. So I told the other half I wasn't prepared to climb up a tower to see a murky view. However, climbing a mountain to find the wool shop, oh yeah, I'm up for that. Then we carried on hiking up this hill to get to the wool shop. There were actually two wool shops in Prague. One was 2.5 miles away from where we were staying, one was about 1.5 miles from where we were staying. And on the first day, we had trekked as far as a certain area, and then I looked on the map and I said, we're only 1.5 kilometres away from one of these wool shops. My husband was like, oh, okay, go on then. And so up the hill we kept trekking and kept trekking and kept trekking. I was forgiven though, because the views from up there were just beautiful, so my husband forgave me. So we went into this wool shop called Wool Point, and there's some video of in the shop. And what I really wanted to buy, there were two things. Either some wool for, I'm really thinking of doing the Alpen Glow, and I wanted dark main colour to use for that. So I thought, oh, let me see if she's got anything in here. Unfortunately, there was nothing that was the right weight in the right colour that she had the right amount of. You know how it goes. So then I asked her if she'd got anything. She'd got some hand dyed yarns. Had she got anything that was Czech hand dyed? Because she'd got a couple of, I can't remember which sellers there were, dyers there were. She had a couple of, I think, British dyed yarn. But she had some lovely hand dyed yarn in a beautiful dark purple, but she was selling those as kits with other colours for the Stephen West shawl make along. She didn't have those sold to sell separately, unfortunately. I did ask. So in the end, I was determined I wanted to buy something from a Czechoslovakian dyer. And actually, it's from Wool Point, so I'm assuming, I don't know if the lady who was in there is the owner of the shop or not. But this is from that shop. It's called, I think it's Zoo Fibres. Yeah, Zoo Fibres, I think it is. And this is Donegal White Nep. It's 84% superwash merino and 16% cotton acrylic nep. 425 metres. And I really like the autumnal colours in this. So after, you know, spending ages trying to decide what to buy, she's got some DK weight that I liked, the colours, but I picked them up and I couldn't decide what I would knit with them in DK. Her sock yarn, which was 25.75, the colours I didn't like so much, so I went with this. I have no idea what I'm going to knit with it, but I went with this because I thought it's autumnal colours, it's autumn that I bought it, it's from her shop itself, you know, and it's something a bit different with it being the Donegal Nep. So that's what I got from the wool shop.
I fell asleep between light lunch today.
We did.
Walked up and liked me a bit much.
the theatre at the State Opera House. I have to keep saying that. It's Czech Republic. It's the State Opera House. I'm going to go in to see Romeo and Juliet this evening. So after an amazing evening at the ballet, this is the next morning. This is actually our hotel, and I wanted to show you the staircase that we walked down each morning for breakfast. Gonna be honest, we always got to the lift back up the 5 floors, but it was an amazing staircase in the hotel. So we were staying in a place called Wenceslas Square. We stayed actually in the Wenceslas Square Hotel, which was just off Wenceslas Square. And Wenceslas Square is really, really big central square in Prague. Kind of a little bit, I was going to say a little bit like Piccadilly Circus, but maybe not. But, you know, it's quite a famous area, maybe like, you know, Trafalgar Square in London. And they had lots of international shops, you know, like Calzedonia, the tights shop that I know that you can get in London and some parts of the UK. And there was even a Primark on that square. But they also had Tiger and Flying Tiger. So I popped in there because I like that shop anyway. We've got one in Derby, so these little bits that I bought from there, I could have bought in the UK, but I bought them there. So I bought some point stoppers. I can't find the little pouch that came in. There was a pack of 6 point stoppers for knitting, and I thought they were a bit funky. I also thought as well they could be quite good to put onto my needles when I was taking them back on the plane going back. So I bought a pack of 6. Can't find the other 2. They're probably on a pair of needles that I was using. I also bought these buttons from there. So a pack of 8 buttons, 4 that say "from the bottom of my heart" and 4 that say "I made this." So they're kind of cute. And the other thing that I got in Tiger, and I've been meaning to buy one of these for ages, and it's a little, well, they've called it a knitter's ruler. So, you know, it's for your gauge swatches, and it's also got the you know what I mean, the gauges for your needles. So I've been meaning to pick up one of these for ages at to yarn shows and things like that. I can't remember how much it was. Anyway, everything was in Czech crowns anyway, rather than euros or pounds. But I just thought, oh, just pick one of these up while you're there. So I bought all of those from Flying Tiger. Hi everybody, it is Wednesday, the, 19th of October? Yeah, the check. So we're just down in a beautiful bit in Prague between, I say between the rivers, we're actually kind of like on this little islandy bit on the river. Really, really pretty down here. See the trees behind me, leaves coming down. We're just having a little bit of chill out time. Legs are a bit achy today. We did a lot of walking yesterday, a lot of walking uphill, things like that, and so today is just a gentle meander. We're going to try and go onto a river cruise this afternoon, but just thought I would check in with you, see how pretty it is behind me. It's lovely here. See you later. So that was a really, really beautiful shop of, I don't know what kind of shop to call it. It was all beauty products, body products, hand lotion, face wash, etc. I bought a face wash, which is upstairs in the bathroom, and I also bought this eau de cologne, but it's kind of one of these ones, it's on a roller ball, so it smells really lovely. But you can see my husband got bored waiting while I was in there, and he found the children's colouring section. When I was in the wool shop, he didn't even bother coming in the wool shop with me. There was a bar across the road, so he went over there and had a beer, which was fine. We were both happy with that. See it? So I want to go on it.
Yeah.
Why is there nobody on it?
There is, it's a little kid. You're now videoing the little kid. That one.
You know I love a good carousel. Right, well, this is just amazing. I hope you can hear me okay. I don't want to talk too loudly because I'm a little bit self-conscious about the fact that I am filming and speaking. But behind me, just look at this. We are up at Prague Castle. The castle isn't actually kind of like a castle itself, it's just a massive palace. But behind me here is the cathedral that is part of the castle grounds. And then if I just kind of pan round, you can see behind me, oh, that's my husband taking photographs, you can see behind me all the different palace areas. Just amazing. So it was the court and palace of all the royal families over the years in Prague, and then now it's used for, I think they said the president gets to live up here, which is pretty amazing. But behind is a Gothic medieval cathedral that is part of the palace. Just breathtaking. So we've come out the sort of castle area to still really, you can see the palace behind me there. It's just amazing up here. There's so much to see and to do. It's just like a bit of a maze of just walking around all these amazing buildings and all these courtyards and palaces, and it's just, yeah, amazing really. Behind me there, you might be able to see the armed guards, because I think that is the main entrance to the main presidential palace. Trying to sound like I know what I'm talking about, I don't really. It's just beautiful. The weather is gorgeous. It was a bit of a hike to get up here, but it was absolutely worth it. Okay, and two more little gifts that I bought for the girls. So again, no telling her please. So Eloise likes earrings. She quite likes funky, large, dangly earrings. So I bought her a pair of cat face earrings, which were handmade, hand painted and enamelled in Prague, and being sold on the St. Charles Bridge, which is a famous bridge in Prague. And then Amelia loves Christmas. She just loves Christmas. And so some of the places had these little music boxes, and some of them were already selling Christmas things. So I got her this little Christmas music box, so she's not seen this yet. And it plays "We Wish You a Merry Christmas." So yeah, so that's for Amelia. So on one of the other days when we were just going around the shops, we went into shop, and a lot of them had obviously lots and lots of Prague souvenirs. And I actually got this little tin, and Praha is Czech for Prague. And I really liked the picture of the bridge, feet up, cup of coffee, because there was a few times where my husband and I, we stopped for coffee with beautiful views, and it was just nice, relaxing, and again, kind of autumnal colours. It came just as the tin, it didn't have anything in it. I thought it would be really useful for putting, you know, obviously got a tape measure in there, little notions, stitch markers, things like that. I find little tins are really, really helpful, and it does say Czech Republic on the back of it, so that was a nice little tin as a useful souvenir. I'm trying so hard now not to buy stuff that is just for the sake of stuff. I try to buy things that will have a practical use, will get used. So yeah, that's cute. And actually, when we were up in the castle, there was quite a lot of Alphonse Mucha as a artist. There was quite a lot of his artwork, and I don't know, I mean, this looks like it's actually German, and I think I don't know if he was a German artist who lived in Prague, because there was quite a lot of stuff about him around Prague. So I bought this tin has actually got mints in it, it's got little sweets in it, but I really loved, let me see, there we are, I really loved that portrait, that picture, and so I picked that one as well. So when I finished eating the mints out of it, it will be another lovely tin. It's actually also embossed, it's kind of textured, so it'll be another really useful little tin just for keeping little notions in. Budapest a couple of years ago, 2019, they had loads and loads of second-hand shops, clothes shops, and so I bought, Stu's just come in, so he might knock the, good boy, he might knock the tripod. Anyway, they didn't have that so much in Prague at all. As in Budapest, they had loads of them, loads and loads of second-hand shops selling second-hand clothes, but they didn't have that in Prague, but we did find a couple, and I think I filmed in one of them, and one of them I did buy this jacket. So I bought this, it fits me really nicely, I really, really like it. And I also bought a pair of jeans, which I don't think I've brought down. No, I think they're still upstairs. I've not tried those on, so hopefully they fit as well. So yeah, those are all the goodies that I bought in Prague. So that's the end of the Prague video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what we bought, what we got up to, and it was amazing. And I do appreciate how lucky I am to be in a position to go away, to be able to afford to go away for a week like that. Although once we were there, we didn't try to do very much that cost a lot of money. We tried to keep the price of things relatively cheap. We did a lot of walking around, a lot of sightseeing, and so we tried not to spend too much money while we were over there. And even the little bits that I bought, again, tried to buy small items, usable items, practical items. So, but I do appreciate that I'm really in a lucky position to be able to go away, having been to Italy as well in August. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've been to Prague before, I hope it brought back some lovely memories. If you think about going to Prague, I would definitely recommend it. We drank a lot of beer, ate a lot of nice food, did a lot of lovely sightseeing. It's a beautiful city. And if you can't get away, then I hope you were able to maybe live vicariously through my little video. Thank you so much for watching. Keep watching the Vlogtober. I will be vlogging again every day now till the end of the month, and hopefully you'll be able to join me with those. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, like and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and I'll see you again. Thank you.